Hello everybody, we're going to get started now. Can I get everyone's attention please? Time to start. All right. Thank you so much everybody for coming. It's awesome to see such a huge turnout for the first project program kickoff event. My name's Jacob. I'm fourth year computer science at Laurier, and I'm the co-VP of development at the Laurier Computing Society. I'll pass it on now to Jamin to introduce himself.
Hey everyone, my name is Jamin. I'm in 2A Mathematics at Waterloo. I am representing DSC, so Data Science Club. I'm going to pass on to Adele.
Hi everyone, my name's Adele. I'm in 2A CS, and I'm an event coordinator with Computer Science Club, and I'm really excited for tonight.
All right, so we're going to get started with a quick 20-minute presentation and explain everything there is to know about Project Program. But first, let me pass it off to Raymond to talk about CSC.
Do we have to move the slides?
Yeah.
This one? Okay.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Okay, cool. So half the room's not listening to me. How's it going? Yeah! Woo! Okay. Let me just start with a story. When I was in 1A, and I was about to start my job search in 1B for my first co-op, I had no side projects on my resume. Well, I had one, but it was not very good. And I was trying to do side projects, and I had no support network because back in my day, in 2020, project program did not exist. Let me tell you something about side projects. Side projects are the one thing on your resume that everyone can do. You don't need any help from anyone. You don't need to go beg someone to give you a job. You don't need to pay tuition to go to a school for. Anyone can do a side project. And this is why side projects are so important for resumes and for when you want your dream Cali co-op. So, side projects are a very big idea, and a lot of people don't know how to get started on side projects. That's fine. You can do your own side projects, but you can also participate in Project Program. Project Program is, as you will learn in a second, a program jointly run by the Computer Science Club of the University of Waterloo, the Data Science Club of the University of Waterloo, and the University of Laurier.
Laurier Computing Society.
Laurier Computing Society. Yeah. So Project Program is a great way for you to get started with your first side project, or your third, or your 10th, or your 100th. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So I'm the Computer Science Club Systems Administrator for the University of Waterloo Computer Science Club, and I hope you enjoy the Project Program presentation. So we'll start with a couple introductions for the clubs that are running this. So the Computer Science Club of the University of Waterloo, basically we run events for students to connect and socialize. So there's two types of events. There's academic and there's social. And this is considered academic, so our social events are fun, as are our academic events. And yeah, our mission is to increase technical and academic interest with like workshops and talks and stuff. And we have several internal committees as well that kind of make things work. But also, yeah, we basically provide an environment for academic growth for anyone interested in computer science at the University of Waterloo. You don't have to be a computer science student. So please do consider joining us if you are a Waterloo student and you're participating in Project Program. The membership fee is $2 a term. That's like the price of a hash brown the last time I checked from DC to. It's remained the same from the 1980s, so no inflation impact. It's $2 a term. Come join us, and your membership fee helps us pay for events like Project Program. Okay, so our website is at csclub.ca for more information, and here's the full link for you to join the club. And I'll just pass it on to Dave Maxwell.
So hello everyone, thank you everyone for coming out. I'm here to, since Raymond has just sold you on the Computer Science Club, I'm here to sell you on the Data Science Club. So Data Science Club is available to anyone who shares this passion for data. You don't need any experience, you don't need to be a certain major. Like you could be like a fine arts major and come to Data Science Club, doesn't matter, please show up. And so what we do is we build skills and experiences that help kickstart your data-related career. So if CSC focuses on computer science, we're more data-focused. And we host things like data science workshops, co-op panels, industry speaker events. And one more thing I need to tell you is that we are still taking exec applications. I believe it's this Friday that they're due. So if you guys have an interest in joining our team, we have a lot of spots open for development, growth, marketing. So please apply if you guys are interested. We do also have a membership. We're $1 more expensive than CSC, but don't let that stop you. We have a $3 membership fee. And we also have this website here you can check out if you guys want more info. Cool. I'm going to pass it on to Laurier. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Hello. Hi guys, I'm Laurier. I'm one of the co-presidents of the Laurier Computing Society, and really excited to be here because I don't think it's like the first time we've ever properly collabed with like the computer science department or basically any department at Laurier or at Waterloo. But basically, we do a lot of things as well. Sadly, we do not collect membership fees, which we might start doing because, yo, like free money down. No, but we do a lot of networking events as well. Historically, we've done like around like 3 to 4 events a month, and a lot of them consist of networking events. So we'll grab people from like big and small companies, bring them in, have a chat, have a coffee with them, talk about whatever stupid questions you might have, and they're open to like, as well as like Laurier students, obviously, it's always also open to like UW students. So if any of you are interested, feel free to come down to our events, join our Discord, which I think they'll plug later on. So yeah, but no, we run a lot of networking events. We also run a lot of tech recruiter events. So we'll have like recruiters come in. You can ask them all the questions that you might not know the answer to about your resume or like your interview or whatever you might think a question you want to ask. We also do a lot of like workshop events. So we run like, for example, we do Notion 101, which is coming up in like a couple of weeks, which I'm sure someone will plug later on. But we have a lot of 101 events where we teach people how to do different things. Historically, we've done like a Git workshop, we've done a personal resume workshop, personal portfolio. So we have a lot of those events. And again, open to everybody. We usually have them hybrid. So if you can't attend in person, you can always check our Twitch channel out for all the events. They're usually there too. And as well as that, we run a bunch of resources for first years. So if you are a first year in UW or Laurier and you're struggling with like an intro to programming class or a data structures class, we run bi-weekly review sessions, most of them being online, and then the midterm and the final review being in person. And those are also pretty sick. We usually go through a lot of the content that profs do. And those are really historically been really useful too. I guess that's a lot of the events we run throughout the year. We also do a pods program, which is like a software engineering thing where you sign up to be on a team. You get put on like a 12-week? Yeah? All right, 12-week project where you work alongside a team with a project manager and you do all the things you do in a regular company. You know, work on a project, 10 sprints, daily stand-ups, stuff like that. Maybe not daily, maybe like every other day. But we do a lot of that type of stuff too. So yeah, if you're interested, I'm sure someone will plug something later. But yeah, that's everything.
All right, so I'm going to quickly run through our agenda for today. So we're going to begin with an introduction to what project program is. I'm going to show you the previous project and events we were running, resources for mentees, and as a mentee, what you should be expecting and what kind of commitment you're expecting. I'm also going to show you the timeline for the project program itself, so like the deadlines and when you're expected to present and everything. We're going to have a general FAQ and next steps, and we're going to have a fun social event. So yay!
All right, so I'm sure a lot of you here are wondering right now, what exactly is Project Program? So Project Program is a month-long event which gives people an opportunity to work with peers alongside a mentor on a coding project. So it's an opportunity to improve your technical skills, to collaborate with others. It's a project that you can add to your resume. It's a chance to learn something new, explore something new, and meet a bunch of people with similar interests. And of course, at the end, once your project is finished, you'll have a chance to present that to the panel of judges and hopefully win a cool prize.
Yeah, so to show you like 2 projects that we had before, we have What I Am Lost. And it's a mobile guide that helps students navigate the UW campus. So if you're a first year and you're lost, you know, be like, what I am lost. And we also have the Job Basket, which matches resumes with job postings on Indeed. That was also a very cool project. And if you guys want to see more projects for some creative inspiration, or you guys want to like admire our cool work from before, then you can go to this link. We're going to post the slides, so you don't have to take a screenshot or anything, but you can go to this link and check it out on our dev post.
All right, so I'm also going to take a moment to talk about what it means to be a mentee. So as a mentee, you'll have the opportunity to team up with some people, and you'll be paired up with a mentor. The mentor is a skilled programmer who can help you bug fix and get past blockers. They'll help you create a timeline and get you out of a tough spot if you get stuck with your code. So you can think of a mentor as sort of a project manager with a little less responsibility. Additionally, we're going to provide office hours during the month of programming. So those are drop-in sessions where you can come, sit down, ask any questions you have, get help with any technical problems you're having, and socialize as well. And on top of that, we're going to be hosting workshops throughout the month, which will teach you new skills and new technologies. The first one coming up is Notion 101, so look out for that. It's going to be really great. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering as well if you want to be a mentee and participate in project program, but you don't think that you need a mentor. If that's the case, we do accommodate a few teams who are just mentees who have no mentor. However, we would prefer that if you're sitting there thinking that you're in that position where you don't need a mentor, then we would prefer that you apply as a mentor yourself.
All right, so those are all the resources that you're provided if you're a mentee. However, if you're a mentee as a part of project program, we do have a couple of expectations for you. So first of all, I guess it's pretty obvious. We expect you to, work with your team and develop a project from scratch alongside help from your mentor. And that means working together to come up with an idea, create a project timeline, and develop it along with all the resources that you have so that they can help you with it. And then in terms of actual expectations, we would like it that any team that gets accepted stays committed with project program. So that means even if you don't complete your project, you're just working hard throughout the month so that you kind of get something out of the event. And then also we would like that every team attend a weekly check-in with their mentor, just so that you guys can keep each other up to date with what progress you made or what blockers that you've got caught up in. And then finally, I guess what's most important is we hope that everyone who participates in a project program has fun and learns a lot, because that's ultimately the end goal of this entire event. Yep.
Okay, so on to the timeline. This one's important, so I'll try to leave this slide up for a while and you can memorize these dates. The first important deadline that's coming up is the application deadline. This applies for both people who are applying to be a mentor and people who are applying to be a mentee. So this will be a great opportunity to meet some people. If you want to be a mentee, then you can meet some new people to join your team. And if you're a mentor, maybe it's a good chance to sort of gauge what the experience level is and see what the past projects are and ask us some questions. So after application deadline on October 7th, we'll take questions at the end, we'll get back to you. So after the deadline on October 7th, the application deadline, you should hear back hopefully by October 10th, whether you've been accepted or rejected. Usually it's pretty fair acceptance. So once you've been accepted or rejected, on October 10th, you'll have about 8 teams. Should you be a mentee, you'll have about 8 days to create a pitch. So we'll go into a little more detail about what the pitch looks like later, but generally the pitch is a general description of what your project is going to do and what it's going to accomplish. Once the pitches have been submitted on October 18th, we'll have a few days for the mentors to rank which projects they want to work with the most. So if you are accepted as a mentor, get ready for that October 18th deadline so that you can read through all the pitches and choose which ones you're interested in working with and rank those. And following that, 2 days after that's been done, on October 23rd, the coding will actually start. So coding goes through all the way until November 26th. Once that is over, once every project has been finished, we will have a chance to showcase your project to a panel of judges for a chance to win some cool prizes.
All right, so now I'm just going to be talking a bit about team matching. So when you apply for a project program, you do have to apply with your team already formed. So essentially, you have to apply as a team of 2 to 4 people, where every member has to apply separately via the sign-up form. And I do want to emphasize this a little bit because it is a little hard for us to match you with a team if you apply individually. So hopefully you guys can meet each other tonight after the presentation and get to know one another so you can start forming your teams. And then once your team is accepted, you have to create a speed pitch. So basically a speed pitch is either around a 1-page or 2-page document or a 2-minute video that explains what you want your project to do and kind of just some technical guidelines about how you're thinking of implementing it. And we're going to be sending this speed pitch to every single mentor so that they can read through them and kind of gauge what skill level they're willing to kind of mentor for and what projects interest them. And then that way we can match each team with each mentor. However, I do want to emphasize that any team that gets accepted and wants a mentor will get matched with a mentor. So don't worry about that. You're guaranteed a mentor either way. And then, yeah, that's about it for team matching. This part's a little bit confusing, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them at the end.
Speaking of questions, we have some general FAQ questions that some of you might have. So to simulate that, I'll ask and Adele can answer. So first, we think a lot of you might be wondering what the time commitment is like. How many hours a week you expect to spend on project program, Adele?
Well, Jacob, thank goodness you asked. For project program, you can expect to be working on project program for around 2 to 5 hours a week. It really varies per team. However, just a reminder that everyone's going to have plenty of help in order to get through the month and finish their project.
Well, Adele, that's great. I'm really interested, but I'm not sure if I have enough experience or if I know what I'm doing or if I really want to be a part of this. I think I might have some more questions or I want to talk to someone about it. Is there anywhere I can do that?
Yes, in fact, the answer that's on the slideshow is sort of wrong. So you can reach out to either CSC, DSC, or LCS on our Instagrams, Discord, and any other socials if you have questions.
Thanks for adding that in, Adele. LCS Discord is fantastic. So finally, I might not be attending on campus for the rest of the school year. I might be heading home soon. Is there any way that I can participate from home virtually?
Yes, for sure. You can, of course, join project program virtually. The only problem if you join project program virtually is you might not be able to attend the showcase if it's in person. However, you can create a project with your team, work with them, submit it to the dev post at the end, and you'll still be eligible for prizes.
Thank you so much, Adele. I'm still not done, though. How much prior knowledge do I need if I want to participate?
That's an easy answer. 0. All you need to be is passionate about your project and eager to learn. Any prior knowledge that you may have helps, but it's of course not mandatory.
That's fantastic, because I've never coded in my life. This would be a great start. I'm kidding, I'm 4th year CS. So where can I sign up? This sounds great.
Funny you should ask, Jacob. We're going to be releasing the sign-up links right after this presentation, and then we'll be announcing the application forms on our social medias by tomorrow.
Can't wait, I'll be there signed up.
Okay, so after that amazing FAQ, you guys are probably going to be like, whoa, I want to sign up now, I want to sign up for sure. So what you guys need to do is, the deadline for signups is Monday, October 7th, so please sign up by then. These are all our links to our Discord servers. We'll have a sign up link later in the next slide, I believe, so that should be okay. And once you guys are all applied up, like we said, we're going to send you an email with the further information. So take your phones out, take a screenshot, take a picture of the QR code if you guys are interested. I will leave this up for like a minute.
Just so you know, the current graphics on our application forms are a little outdated, but they'll be updated by sometime this evening. So please ignore the fact that it says Winter 2022 on them. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Here.
All right, so while you guys are taking some time to hopefully apply, if anyone has any questions, we can help you out. Just raise your hand. Nice.
That's good.
That means we were clear.
Sorry?
Your code's not working.
It's not working?
It worked on my phone. I did test it. If for you the QR code isn't working, you can try coming down later in the event. Not right now. We don't want everyone to flock to the front. But on your way out, we'll leave this up and open for you guys. And on top of that, you can also find application links on the various Discords.
Oh my gosh, they worked on my phone before.
They did on mine too.
Wait, is nothing working?
They work on the screen, they don't work on the projector.
Can I use this screen?
Okay, so we've just found out that the projector is causing some issues with the QR codes. We did test them. They work on our laptops, but not so much on the projector. So you can find the application link on any of the Discords, DSC, CSC, or LCS.
Sorry guys.
It is still not working.
Really? Works on mine.
Is it working?
In the meantime, does
It's working on
anyone
mine.
have any questions at all?
LOL.
That's so good. That means
Sorry?
On top of being able to apply through DSC, CSC, and LCS Discourse, we're also releasing the slideshow at the end, so you can see the QR code there. Yes, you have a question? Can everyone please be quiet for a second so I can hear the question?
Yeah.
Yes, this is absolutely open to Laurier students and UW students. We encourage both to apply. And spread the word too.
Okay. One more call.
Yep. We have another question. Can we be quiet, please?
Preferably, you would be starting your project from scratch, just because we want the project showcase to be fair for everyone at the end. So it'd be great if you didn't implement on a project that you've already started before.
Pardon? So here are the links to the Discords if you want to apply through there instead.
Nice.
You want to leave this up and just say you guys can socialize?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you for watching the presentation. We hope to see a lot of applicants, both for mentors and mentees. If you want, you guys can socialize. We have the room for another little while, so talk to each other, meet some new teammates, and come up with some great ideas. We also have stickers.